Hey guys, welcome to another video with me, Chaguar. In this channel, I really love sharing awesome tips and tools and things that I've learned that help you to step into transformation, step into your spiritual path, step into just finding clarity in what is happening. And today I want to talk about just that, the awesome steps of transformation or three things that are signs that you are going through a deep transformation, a cycle, a new cycle. So, number one, and this was true for me, as you begin to feel disillusioned, you feel like you lose your fire or your zest, you feel like maybe even a little depressed, you start contracting, you start kind of going within, you start not going out as much, you start questioning what you're doing in your life or your job or your career path, or who the things you're going to or the people you're around. You just start feeling off, like something's not right. And for me, that was something that happened many times, and transformation happens in cycles. But one of the times that was very pertinent for me, can't say that word, was when I was in university, probably 6 years ago now. And I remember I was in LA doing film school, and I was just going through the motions. I was no longer feeling that like creative spark, that passion that I once had for video. And that started leading me to research many different avenues, many different aspects. Go on YouTube, check out deep on spirituality, start meditating. So I noticed that my passion started to shift, and that was key because when that happened, that was a huge sign for me that things were. And at the time, I didn't really know the steps of transformation or how, you know, what happens when we go through this, but intuitively I was feeling that first part of just loss of zest, of disillusionment. So number two, the second sign that transformation is happening, something happens. you know like you lose your job, you lose your relationship, there's a death, there's some catalyst that goes down, that you lose your car breaks down, um, that there's a drastic change in your reality that happens suddenly without your control, and it causes a lot of upheaval. So that's definitely a huge sign that you're going through transformation, that you're shifting into another cycle of yourself, into another place, another dimension. You're growing, you're evolving. And an example of mine recently was when my van broke down, and I've been traveling for 3, 4 years. I got the van, it was a gypsy, and it was nice to live off prayer, not be worried about money, and just kind of live from the community, and whatever jobs would come up in my travels, or you know it was beautiful to live in that way. And part of me got attached to that and felt like really connected to being that. And at first it started out like super new and comfortable, exciting, and then yeah, I got to that point where it just became my identity. And I noticed that it was hindering me for the things that I wanted to step into now. And of course, one of the last times I was driving it, it just breaks down. And out of nowhere, the transmission just like breaks in half. Apparently, it just shatters, and that there was no more forward momentum. So that took that as a sign. That was my sign to be like, hey, the van life has come to a close. It may come back later, but for what I'm calling in right now, it's no longer serving me. It's hindering me. It's keeping me in this old reality and this old dynamic of myself and what I'm worth, and what I allow in my space and what I feel I'm capable of. So the last and final sign, and there's many, but we're just gonna go through three in this video. But you start to notice that you start to lose friends, like that connections, like your inner circle or your circle. That one's huge too. When you start realizing that like friends start betraying you, or they start shifting, or they start leaving you. And I think mixed with all the other stuff too, that can feel very traumatic and scary when your close-knit circle of friends start dissolving and falling away, and you don't really know what's going on or what to do. And um in those moments you start to realize that it's okay, it's all part of it. And for me, that happened as well when I was in my hometown in California, San Luis Obispo. And I just had all these amazing homies and friends. And I feel like, even throughout my life, my friends have been shifting and stuff. But that was a moment for me when I realized, and I took that action, because they were there. But then I started to notice one of them got fell in love and moved to Barcelona. Another one was like focused on work. And there wasn't that tight-knit group anymore like it was before. And I also like had met a romantic partner, and so it was very natural feeling, but it still felt intense to lose that safety, that family, that tribe, that like close friend unit. So yeah, just remember when that's happening, try to do your best, but gracefully let go as well. And know that like as soon as that happened, new connections came in, new friends came in. Everybody that's aligned in your new vibration starts to flood in. So trusting that the dissolvement of these old connections that are no longer serving you, will make way for those that are here to help you rise into that goal, into that passion, to that next phase of yourself. So yeah, these are the 3 tips or 3 signs of transformation I wanted to drop in today. Thanks for watching this video, and again, subscribe for these awesome contents, and thank you for the support. It's very nerve-wracking to be here and sharing my just like things I've learned, and ultimately it's for helping humanity just like go through what we're going through with ease as best as possible, but not getting away from the juicy, yummy, you know, transformation feels, but just to feel like you're supported, that we've all been there and we're going to go through it, and that you can also help others that you feel are going through it as well. So yeah, namaste and aho.